This is it. The last day I have for Dice Rally. I'm hoping to, at the very least, be able to complete this spiral that I've been given. I know I'm probably very slow at completing this because of the amount I lose. That's a lot of points to miss out on, so a lot of dice. But that's about how Red Eyes usually goes. Just how prominent its weaknesses are. Very common cards. I tend to get a lot of losses out of just that fact alone. And also, I don't have all the answers. I'm going to get it wrong. Right now I got Berserk Dragon on my side. A lot of that attack, it's going to lose that attack. But it's something my opponent's going to have to get rid of, lest I be able to attack them. All of their monsters with it. Although I would have preferred Chaos Max, considering it cannot be targeted or destroyed. So it'd be a lot more difficult for my opponent to get rid of it, and they have to put everything into attack position. I better get started. It's the last day. So I gotta go right now. And I'm just gonna continue with Slash. Slash till the end. I was gonna throw in the 60 card Red Eyes, but it says it would only be for one round. Might as well just let Slash have it. So I lost the coin and I am going second. It's not gonna be too bad because now Berserk Dragon's not gonna lose any attack. And you gotta get rid of it. You got a 0 attack monster to my 3,500. Hey, I had this before, didn't I? There was some opponent that had it. Oh, and it's gonna be a hero. And you know who heroes summon? They summon Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, who gets a free destruction of Berserk Dragon. Hero is exactly what I did not want to see. Oh, no, I lose completely. I lose completely. I can't do anything because of the quick effect negate. They're just gonna get started again. It's gonna go for hours. I mean, I don't get the die roll. So this makes it a complete waste of time. I really can't take any more hero than that. I know it was a short hero. That wasn't nearly as long as it could have been. I could save a couple minutes. Because they had everything they needed. I shouldn't have said anything. It might have made it go quicker. Five hundred attack for each monster it points to, and it points to 2 spell trap zones and a void space. It's just completely useless. Sure. Something keeps... Pretty sure it's Golem keeps the Millennium Monk from being negated. You show 5. Shuffle cards. That is once per turn, is it not? Also, you cannot summon for the rest of this turn. I don't know. I mean, I'll give it a shot. I'll see if it... It'll take away 1 Millennium Ankh, so they can't have another one later. I mean, I can't summon anything else for the rest of the turn. Let's see if they can actually use an Ankh. They can. Alright. It's fine, I'll take that. I'll take them having no more Ankhs in hand, maybe. That's my only chance to do anything, isn't it? That was Berserk Dragon. And we got Exile Fire's Rage, which means that my trap I have is not gonna work. Well, Soul Exchange is absolutely going to be negated. Like with Primate Roar. There's no way they try to negate Primate Roar. It's just not going to happen. Now, maybe I should have saved Impulse for that. There's just nothing I can do. I'm locked out. I only have one card that does anything in my hand. I'm gonna get my monsters destroyed. And every other card. And they're gonna have a second Exodia too. This is just two terrible situations. Maybe they'll use Exod immediately. All right. Then what am I supposed? What do I say? Sure, I'll battle. Berserk attacks the statue. Oh, you really must know that this is the last chance I have to do anything in this dice rally. You must know. And that's why you're giving me terrible matchups going second. Or you got me. I didn't see it coming again. And I had a Masquerade mate. It's so terrible. I get a dice though. I get pity on me. One. Who's it gonna be now? It's a heavy knight. Another zombie. It's a Gemini monster. It banishes special summon monsters. Or it has the potential to. Because it's normal right now. I really forfeited my attack everything monster for a monster I have to use a normal summon on. Oh, you got one too. Mine's a bit stronger. So spell card is activated. You place a spell counter on this thing and gains 300 attack. Oh, so it's going to actually be stronger than mine. I couldn't even have that. This is very pessimistic. What am I supposed to be? I'm supposed to be happy? This has been the worst this entire time. Yeah, it's Heccahand. Do you think does this look like Heccahand defeating material? So I get another look at it at the Heckahand's deck again. So once again, it was the loner. So no monster effects on a counter trap. Let's go Mikazuki. What are you supposed to summon a card that takes my card? Yeah, I'll save. I'll save. Save impulse for... Yeah, it's the impulse. You ruined the surprise. Yeah, that'll... Look, I'm not worried about it right now. I already know what it is. So they got Xeno out. They're just gonna take a monster. I'm not too worried about that. Bullet and Titanic Moth. But really not that great of choices you got there. But they chose Volo. There's 100 more attack than the other one. Okay. Do you have a synchro monster? That I don't remember. You're spread pretty thin if you do have a synchro monster. You just summon that? Alright, Zuki activates. Which of course I'm going to negate. Let's do this then. Incoming machine. Let's do a trade. I'll discard Red Eyes to get a level 7 Dark Dragon. We okay with that? I'm not worried. Comet and first. Well, you have to go with Comet because that must be fusion summoned. Cannot have first the dragons. I'm adding Red Eye Soul. Soul can activate because they summoned. I could make that thing banish stuff. Let's go with Red Eyes Fusion. No negate. Can put Red Eyes and Gear Free together for a Red Eye slash Dragon. Then we will battle. Fugazuki will attack this effect veiler that you have for whatever reason. And slash on Volo. No effect. And you won't do anything. You stick right there. No, it's incoming machine. For max. You'll go into defense. I'll set 1 to 2. 1, 2, 3. And end my turn. I still don't know what Veiler was about. What? They lost life points for no reason. May thought there was a Link monster to summon. I'm gonna reveal a Red Eye's Fang with Chain. Alright, so let's come and get me. No, there's nothing I can do about that. Sure, banish. Draw cards. Sure. I'm not worried about that. Comet, Star Source. I can get 2 comets, huh? If I equip a comet to Slash Dragon and its effect goes off and it gets destroyed, I won't be able to summon the comet because it wasn't proper. So I have to use both Fang with Chains? This is my moment. This is my learning experience. I can't let you. Because if I did... they were definitely getting out Dandalos. All right. Shouldn't I have summoned... Alright, we're in battle phase. Pretty sure I definitely should have summoned... I don't know why... I'm trying to think why I haven't summoned... This is what killed me the last time. Should have summoned Fullmetal. There's Fullmetal again. With the equip card. It's going to bring it up to 38. Which beats even Comet. Now Comet, you know better than to come out against me. I mean, not everyone's get destroyed because you're an illusion. You're going to destroy Slash. No, you are not. All right, let's continue on. Pretty good for me. A Primite Fusion? Slash Dragon again? It's the only choice. Alright, let's do... attack position. Well, that would negate the effect, and then... I think I prefer that. This guy's going into attack. And I'm going to summon him. Yeah, I'm going to save that. I don't know. Wait, I'm not sure what I'm saving it for, actually. Another Veiler. Why are you negating Slash? What targeting effect do you have? Flare and Titanic Moth. Okay. Fine. That sets off Red Eye's Soul. You can counter trap it. Go ahead and do. That's a card I had to be really careful about. Oh, did not destroy it? Because it... Yeah, destroy the monster, and if you do. Alright, so, then. It's time to... I guess I'm a Star Source. Let's do Star Source. We'll use Volo and Red Eyes. For some reason it doesn't work, but I'm not sure why. Slash Dragon, your effect is gated. Well, of course that... Oh wait, I was supposed to do this. I forgot the whole purpose of even using you. Alright, Slash beats that. My own flare. And at least I get a direct attack. That's the end phase. Could I have just won? Yeah. Given how they're at 1900, yeah, I could have won. Ooh. Special summon? No. Use each of the effects, so I can't do it again. I'm not allowing any form of Heccahands to come to the field. So I'm not getting attacked directly again. That's the end. Alright, good. They would have been better standing if they didn't summon Effect Veiler. There we go. There I get to win. Well, didn't get to see Chaos Max. It's Clashing Souls. Calculation, types of monster. So if my attack position monster, so no defense attacks. No attack monster attack. Lower attack and pay 500 life points. So they gain 500. Then keep repeating the effect until a player chooses not to play your life points. Oh, I see. Battle damage, also damage calculation. If any player would be destroyed, players not destroyed. Send all cards that player controls to the graveyard instead. Wow. So if I have a lower attack monster, I can pay life points to boost it up all the way until it's stronger than my opponent's. And then my opponent can also boost theirs up, and we just keep doing that until one of us wins. And then whoever's destroyed by battle loses all their monsters. What a gamble. Maybe. Maybe I'll make use of that. It won't be pretty if I have to use that. It's a free card. They let me go first. I mean, I'm playing a deck that burns. Clashing Souls can't be too bad. What is bad is my opponent wanting me to go first. It's just never good. Insight? So they can stop. And they did. Well, then I have one thing I can do. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna hold on to the Fang until they have to commit to something. It's really Heccahand, huh? Wow. That's no good. I'll have to draw another tribute monster. Oh, there's that thing. Fusion something? Turns at hand. Well, there goes my trick. But they really used that? They used that effect of it, huh? They wanted to send my trap back. I think I lose. That could very well happen, can it? And an illusion monster. Skygus. I got no monsters. Why does it always show the impulse? 2 in a row. They know impulse. You could have shown the friggin' Fangwood chain. Well, they weren't destroyed. Okay, sure. Even it out. And I drew Max Metamorph. Pretty cool. Okay. We can fusion summon. That'll be nice. There's no counter trap this time. I add a card to my hand. Are you about to... No. That's something I can do. Red Eyes Fusion. Go and Slash. Because Slash can negate any of those... I know they have a target. Target take control. Now... Why'd you summon this attack position? What's just Heccahand and their weird attack position choices? Battle. Stack with this. Slash Dragon. You'll take 400 damage, and then you'll take 1,000 damage. And nothing gets destroyed. Oh, I should have set that. I should have set that so that I could use it to get Fullmetal immediately. And then... Oh, no, I don't. I just used Res Fusion. That's why I didn't set it. I was smarter before than I am now. I'm going to use this Fang with Chain, so I don't get sent back to my hand immediately. But all right, let's see what you got. Ooh, yeah, no. No, you knew I had that. This makes you very nervous about what is going to come next. I just equipped that. Yeah, I did. I equipped that to metal plus. It's not a monster. It's a soul exchange. Anything else you can do? No. I'm taking it. All they have to do is go into defense position. Okay, they're done. So all they have to do is go into this defense position with their monsters, and I can't do anything about that. I'd have to soul exchange them. Alright, how we do? Oh, we got another die. Well, every victory is a die. Okay, these are going better. A 4. Wow. I know, you opponent cannot target cards on their field. Graveyard or banishment. And then they take any battle damage I would have taken. That's going to be rough for my opponent. Sometimes you need to target your own card. And then if there's summon anything big, I just attack into it. Right? I'm pretty sure it's one-sided, too. I can target my own cards. Just my opponent can't target theirs. What do you have for me? Rise Fusion? Oh, we're in halftime. Yeah, your opponent can't. Alright, I'll use Insight. Sending off. To get, what? Return the Red Eyes? Probably should go with Fang with Chain, but... It's Fuse. What do you say to Fusion? Fusion's okay. Alright. Soul. Of course, a Meteor. We burn through Meteors. The effect of Comet. Send my main card, Red Eyes. You took damage. Is that... Okay, Millennium Seeker. Put that down there and that down there. I'm not sure who Millennium Seeker is. That's not part of the new Millennium stuff. As far as I can tell. I'm just gonna go right for the soul. Right for the soul play. I'm gonna bring soul out. And we're gonna use this effect immediately. Targeting Comet. Oh good. Alright. You took a lot more than 1,000 damage that time. But looks like you don't have another one of those. Apparently it is. Because there's Millennium Blue Eyes. Or a monster. It's graveyard, except the monster with that. Targeting Meteor. Your opponent can choose one monster from their deck except... What? If you do, show. What happens? So you can target one... I'm going to lose my time on this. I set a monster at 0 with the question mark attack. Your opponent can choose one monster from their deck except for the monster if they chose not to, or if the targeted monster has higher attack. Right, so... Mikazuki. So I just choose a monster of higher attack and I get it. Just essentially what happens. Okay, I believe you. You have all the Exodia pieces. Why... Why do you even use that? What does that do for you? I'll use my soul. To summon Red Eyes Black Dragon in defense. You put that thing in attack position, okay? Are you about to attack this? Do you not see the text on the card? All right. So you take 1,000 damage, and Exodia is extremely weak. It can beat Red Eyes still. Yeah, it can still beat Red Eyes. So I should have put Red Eyes in attack, huh? Well, regardless. Why'd you use that before? Are you about to take... You about to take a bunch of damage? Nope. Yeah, Exod, Obliterate. I'm going to keep Return the Red Eyes a secret. Mikazuki to summon itself. And that's... got Fullmetal Dragon. Black Meteor gets me a card. How's that? You're already using it? Turn to Red Eyes. Bring back Red Eyes. He's gonna negate it. You did. Why? Why bother? But sure, negate it. I get a Red Eyes Fusion. And Comet's effect goes off. Summon Red Eyes. Activate Fullmetal. Here's a Max Metamorph. So I'm going to need to negate Exodia's effect. I'll need this Red Eyes Fusion. I cast it away. So then. Is it an illusion monster? It's a spellcaster. Alright, so what we do is just summon it. Fullmetal Dragon. And equip the card. Yep, negate it. See, this is fine because I still have enough attack to win. The battle phase. Attack that spellcaster. I mean, if you're going to leave yourself open for the Fire Blast. This Exodia going first gets that huge setup. But against a Comet on the first turn doing all that damage. A lot more fair of a fight for me. I'm getting another card. It's the Mirror of Oaths. Yeah. Not too bad. Alright, ready. Get back. Not even on the inner spiral yet, but you know, some good rolls, and I'll definitely be able to do it. I'm going first, which means I'll be able to set that trap card on the first turn, because my opponent will know it's coming. Seriously, why is everyone using it? It's the most 100% use rate. This is me and my boxing gloves. Right. How about a Red Ice Fusion? How do you feel about that? Do you accept it? No. Luckily, doesn't matter. I got Roar and Howl in the same hand. So Red Ice Fusion can afford to be negated. Set this. And that. And that. And that too. Everything. End my turn. Now, before anything can happen, anything, before you can possibly do anything, I'm going to prime my Howl. To circumvent Red Ice Fusion to get a monster onto my field. So Red Eyes in defense. A whole bunch of cards. Seriously? I can banish it. Target my Red Eyes. I'm gonna get rid of your Poplar, who's no longer restricted. Way to go. You added that, huh? Well, no. Yeah, I'm going to continue just using one monster. I could have summoned using Howl. But think about all the times I have lost to a super polymerization. So I'm going to let this happen. Oh. You have that. See? Suppose I've seen this deck before. They can destroy one card on the field. Alright, hopefully it's not going to be Fang with Chain. Ideally, they destroy Prime at Howl. This is on summon, right? This card's not supposed to summon yet. It is on summon. Oh, you... Really? You didn't... The protections are on another card. And you're done. I don't think there's much they were doing anyway. Clearly not an ideal start. Why did Garunix not go off? It was supposed to destroy something. Did they say no to the effect? I get 2 dice. 5. Well, I'm not gonna... Well, I mean, I get the card, but I'm not gonna stay on the space. So close to the end. I got a bot herder. Okay, so monster going controls. Face up monster... What? When monster your opponent controls that is a face up monster you own, or face down defense position monster. Is this specifically for Heccahands? Because if they would have one of my monsters, wouldn't they? Because I own it. It's just that they summoned it. It's no longer on field, or is a monster you own, face down. Reveal it briefly to check. Apply the effects. Take control of all monsters your opponent controls except that monster. Do I need to read this again? No, I think I get it. So if a Heccahand takes control of one of my monsters, I can target it. And if it's a monster I own, I can take control of all of their monsters. And they take 200 damage. Sure. So this if there's any time to go up against Heccahands, it would be now. Are you going to give me that opportunity? I suppose I'll go first. Because the bot herder likes my opponent going first, doesn't it? But only if it's Heccahands. Because under what other scenario? Wow. That high. Well, you can notice special summoning conditions. Card special, summon, shuffle all cards in the deck. Now your player can activate cards. Well, it doesn't. It looks like it doesn't actually do anything. It will be stronger than pretty much every monster I have. I got a traditional flare setup right here. Red Eyes Black Dragon. And the Meteor Dragon. They come together for a Flare Metal Dragon. This card goes down, this card goes down. And during the end phase, Flare's effect. Detach the summon. So I can't impermanence my Flare Metal. Because, you know, they got a card. But I do have something that can just attack it. They actually do get thrown off. Don't they? This might be my only chance to use this. Yeah, you're gonna be thrown off by me having... Oh, no. We had an equal amount of monsters. But, that's an Ancient Gear Golem. Yeah, we got 3,000 attack monsters. Your fusion. I don't think I can survive that. Yeah, I don't think I can survive it. So I have to stop that. Anything else? Battle phase? It's the end of main. Can't be destroyed by battle. Flare can be destroyed by battle. So I'm going to summon Fullmetal Dragon, just to get Red Eyes in the grave so I can summon it. Alright, so that... I played into their hand by making them go second, but that monster... I believe this threw off some of Ancient Gear's stuff. Though I controlled more monsters than they did. That's really what Ancient Gear cares about. Alright, new board. Yeah, I got the effect monster base. You may have noticed that I'm using the normal monster base, because normal monsters are cool. Like Red Eyes Black Dragon is cool. Might as well see what I can do on this. Got time. Yeah, the rain has stopped outside too. That would be convenient. I do like rain. I do like the sound of rain. But having to go out into it, not exactly. So this one's actually a dice effect. This when a card or effect is activated during damage step, roll 6 die, and then this thing does whatever it does. Now this is going to be a change. Gearfried is going to do its thing. Even if they negate this. I'm not sure what they had. I mean, maybe they have a impulse of their own. It's not. Can't be a Mole Charming. I'm pretty sure Maxi isn't in this. Alright, you're freed. Activate your effects. Sending away. Grab up Red Eyes. There they are. Says a black metal. Anything on that? I don't. Given the clues, I don't know what that is. It's Ash Blossom. Sure. Why are you at? Okay, I took damage. So once returned, even when a card effect is activated, even your own card effect sets that off. I could... you know, if I want that Rhino a lot... just do a flare. I could summon Slash Drag. This is kind of awkward. Good damage here. Three cards up to the on the field up to the result. Well, guess I'll make sure. Well, Flare can't be destroyed by card effects, so that's really the best chance I got. Salvador could prime my fusion. I can't really fusion summon anything except for Slash Dragon, who's just Flare without the burn at that point. And because they negated the black metal, I got no normal Red Eyes in the grave. This is ideal super polymerization setup. 2 dark monsters. It's not ideal for Exodia unless they use the Ankh right now. If they don't have Ankh in their hand, I get to enjoy myself. No Ankh. None. Don't have an Ankh. Come on. Summon this, don't have an Ankh. Summon it, don't have an Ankh. No Ankh. No, it have an Ankh. That would have been it. I don't know, even didn't just summon Exodia immediately. I mean, is there a way they... Is there a way they win? I really could have used that 2,000 damage. You're just gonna burn yourself down. I gotta think of how I'm gonna make them use Exodia's negate. I assume I'm going to live. I've already made that assumption considering how much they've lowered their life points. Just think about it. Now they're going to use that, which will bring them down to 5,000. Then they're going to attack. Their attack will be 5,000. That beats Flare. Well, there goes your gimmick. If the monster goes into the deck, can I draw it? Because I used Primite Fusion on the dragon I had before, the Prime Material, and it went into the deck. I'm not sure if I would draw it, since it's not my card, and yep, I took that. And then Gearfree gets destroyed, and Gearfree did a good job. It's not Gearfree's fault that black metal had to be negated. So I can summon... Well, first of all, I need a 2 tribute monster for this. Can I have that? Thank you. Right. And I need one of these to resolve. Is negate's activation? Monster turn when I negate the activation. Alright, that is pretty risky considering Ash Blossom is clearly in their deck. And this gets negated, and I can't use Primite Fusion. Hold on, does Exod require if you control level 10? It does. But there's not much I can do about that. Should I try to Primite Fuse? Primite Fuse? Primate's Fuse, see if it works. They might destroy it. Then it comes back. I'll try Primite Fusion. Primite Fusion. They are stopping it. Okay. I just gotta weaken Exodia enough, get enough damage on the board to win. Alright, spell card, Soul Exchange. Your Exodia's soul is tribute to me. I'm going to tribute Set. We don't want that, and we don't want that. Metal Claws, but you don't even know what it is. And you can tribute summon if you so choose. Hopefully you don't have anything to tribute summon. Because if you did, you might not take much damage this turn. Comet Dragon. Red Eyes. Let's do Soul and Meteor. Together. We are Meteor Black Comet Dragon. And Comet's got an effect. I forgot about that, but I mean, what other choice did I have but to summon that? So I'll miss out on damage. I'll inflict as much as I can. But because of Blue Eyes, it looks like I'm going to lose. Really? Am I? That's the end phase. Because even if Exodia just has 2,800 attack, dude, either of these destroys. Yeah. Even that doesn't matter, because as long as if they get Exodia, they just use Exot and destroys my face down anyway. So even if that was Serpent Knight, Nibiru, huh? Yeah, as said. Yeah. I mean, I did go first. And I did summon a flare, but it wasn't enough. If they didn't have Ankh in their hand, would have won it. You're gonna give the win to Blue Eyes? Sure, Blue Eyes is your buddy. That Blue Eyes cannot have its control changed. That's a very sweet effect. Red Eyes will jump to the opponent's field. No care for me. Alright, 2 spaces. Sure. There's a True Nade. But instead I get a Mist Valley Thunderbird. Returns to the hand, I can special summon it, but it can't attack. I don't see that happening. That bird has a pointless effect to me. Let's see how the coin flip goes. Not so good. Alright, not Exodia and not Hero. I'm not sure why I'm seeing those. I had a break from them, and now my Mist Valley Thunderbird against your Bear blocker. Set cards in your spell and trap zones. Cannot be destroyed. During your opponent's turn. So during your turn, I can destroy their cards. I see. Our Chimera has... Look, I don't want spell card Soul Exchange or Primite Lordy Load to end up in the grave. Migazuki would be perfect, because I don't need that in my hand. In the grave is just fine. Red Eyes is a bit worse, but it's also fine. And I just kind of prefer 7-star Slash to be in my hand, but it can go to the grave and things won't be too bad. But we have to wait in anticipation for that to happen. This is Fiendsmith. It's amazing what cards are just used as fodder for Fiendsmith. Just gotta be a Light Fiend. There's a cat trying to break down my door. I really wish he'd get the hint that I'm busy. In defense. Okay, it's also Heccahands. Because everything must be Heccahand. So monster effect while you control, and then you activation destroy, and then you can take control of it. will not take control of it. You special summon it. Notice there's two level 6s. What a surprise! Wow. No. Oh, I thought that was Chimera's effect. I'm not paying. He's not the end phase yet. But yeah, they looked at it. They saw that I have a spell card, Soul Exchange. Think they're worried at all? They just banished the Sword Knight? Don't they want that? A monster opponent controls activates its effect while you control Chimera. You banish this card. And this is Chimera. They got rid of their precious negates. Oh, my lordly load? Why did you do that? I mean, it's the same difference, isn't it? If it gets destroyed. I'm going to activate the effect of Mikazuki. Let's see what they do. Okay. We all could have seen that coming. Mikazuki does not have a second chance to activate. He only has one chance at it. I got a Red Eye's Insight. So they got one Heckahands. They got a Chimera, but they don't have the Sword Knight. I guess they don't have any of the guys on there. Don't remember what that was. I believe it was set by an effect. Let's go with Soul Exchange. They already knew I had it. See if they're prepared. Oh, they're gonna set it? They contribute my cards now. Yo, Miss Valley, you're not doing it. I only have Red Ice Fusion now. But I can't use Red Ice Fusion. Because Caesar is finally going to get one over on me. I got Red Eye's Spirit. It's just not strong enough to beat that. Well, let's fight their bear. The only monster that I have is the one that was given to me. And that's it. Mikazuki, they're in the end phase. Gonna come to the field. Really? You let it happen? Okay. Okay, we need them to not tribute over my cards. Using my own Soul Exchange. Okay, everyone's in attack. And we're gonna add cards to our hand. Maybe I should have... Yeah, I should have put that in attack position. Because I have 7 Star Slash. Okay, they're using my Soul Exchange. Although, is that really a good idea? It isn't, is it? You summon Nibiru. How silly you could be. It goes off in the graveyard. And you think you know what that means? It means I get to apply the what? May I ask the question why? Hold on. No. No, 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 no. That's not how the... You get why I'm a little frustrated right now? Do you understand? Why? Hold on, I need to... Remember in the Pearly game? Where spell card soul exchange kept me from tributing my own dragon? Yeah, another restriction of soul exchanges came on. I thought that since it went to my graveyard and my opponent activated it, that its detrimental effect of letting your opponent summon would go off, and it did. However, since it ended up in my graveyard, my opponent just got a second chance to use it. So they got a double tribute effect instead of me getting the effect to tribute summon. I had Red Eyes in my hand. It was so nice just to be able to summon Red Eyes. And then Army Annihilator would have worked. Well, there goes 2 weaknesses of Spell Card Soul Exchange. I'm glad we could see them. I can demonstrate. It's not like it cost me the game. It kind of did. Because none of them would have been able to attack over Red Eyes. But it's not like I had a great chance of winning. After that turn was over. Why? It's something to know. It's a fusion parasite. Any fusion material? Okay. This card is special summoned. You can fuse summon 1 monster from your extra deck. Why does that have to be a parasite? Why? It's just a fusion substitute. Alright. So what about it? Think my opponent's gonna be able to use it? I mean, it could. Oh, they're reloading. The reload would... Okay. Reload is a spell that activates. So they bring out Dark Magician. I mean, Dark Magician of Destruction is, well... My poor bird. I'm gonna use Rise Soul. Since they're banishing my bird, I might as well have another monster. Anyway, Dark Magician of Destruction should still be here. And yes, it is. So now I have Gaze. I mean, that's all I can think of. Maybe I'll add something else. Another move, Illusion of Chaos. Whom it itself should just be able to add anything that this would have anyway. Maybe I just want Illusion of Chaos for later. Apprentice Illusion. They really wanted that. Just tossed away. Okay. Just for another Dark Magician. And that's the end. You didn't even put your 0 attack monster in defense? Do they have a way of summoning Dark Magician? I think not. Let's use black metal. Let's use full metal. I could use... Tempting. Well, let's just... battle. I'll fight your... Parasite. And then I'll mechanize my red eyes into full metal. Does it tribute itself as a cost? Send this card. No, it does not. But I will be able to burn them and then attack. Let's go with Insight. Then I'll attack you. Go ahead. Negate it. And then you take more damage. Pretty brutal. I'll just... Oh yeah, it's already in the grave. I'll send red eyes. For return of the red eyes. Now let's try to just wrap this up. I'll put Fang with Chain down too. But I don't think I'll need it. If they can't activate anything. Or I win. Let's use it. Bring back red eyes. Anything on that? They got something. Now I'm up for ending it early. It's full metal. Take damage, you get that rod. That'll do. Alright. That was pretty fast. I think I can get another one. Wonder if maybe Dragoon isn't in this. Or maybe they just don't like it. We got 1, but then I get 6. And I get a counter cleaner. I shall make good use of that, I'm sure. I haven't seen a single counter this entire time, have I? As if I've seen a Boral load? I might have. So maybe that would have been the time to use it. But it was several boards away, if that were the case. This is quite a lot. There's 2 cards that don't do anything yet. Alright, Black Meteor. Send off. No reaction. Okay, we're gonna do Roar. Yep, I would like to summon the red eyes. Because I got 1 left. So we got those 2. We're gonna black metal. Gonna flare. Metal activates. Do full metal dragon. Let's set. You have to have the opportunity to use default Metal Morph. Call it quits on that. No, I was almost done. You could have seen what your draw it was at the very least. Yeah, I gotta die. 4. Wow. A Cyberblader. Okay, yeah, such unnecessary text. Following effect based on our monsters your opponent controls, one can have a short battle. This card's text doubled, and your opponent can activate card. Your opponent's activated card effects are negated when it gets to 3. Yeah, I think that's better than a token collector. It really just negates effects. Let's see how that does against my opponent here. Can you get past? Just don't control 3 monsters. Then you can activate whatever you want. So it really shouldn't be that bad. That's a lot of... Well, it's only 4. Linkmail Archfiend. So that effect doesn't do anything. Your opponent can target your monsters you control that were special summoned from the extra deck with monster effects. Okay. This card will be destroyed. Get banished from the graveyard instead. I see. So they're already starting out with a monster. So already this can't be destroyed by battle. Oh, it lost its... Wait, it changes what effect it gets? It doesn't just apply all of them? Okay. They're just sticking around 2 to 1. Probably be thinking about what I'm going to be doing. So I got Zoa. I'm just going to send it away. I got Zoa that I can summon. And I can get me a Max Metal Morph. Though in the face of Fiendsmith, I'm not sure how great that's going to be. Had to use... No, they've not. Not use normal summon. Why that? How does that work with Fiendsmith? How does everything work with it? I gotta try to get a duel after this, because what cards am I gonna activate? Which of these cards is going to beat this? 4,000 defense. Oh, yeah. This sends to the graveyard, which I can no longer do. Of course, you gotta place. Why? Who needs this? Who needs this? Let's think of this. It's just 50. Yeah. You can't really blame me. I don't know why you are. Give me 50 points. I mean, you are the game that has Crimson Dragon in it. So no one should be looking at me. Let's go first before my opponent can set up a Dimensional Fissure. Okay, I can't use Primite Roar. But here's the thing, I can't use Primite Roar, but this is a level 7. Yeah, it is. Black Meteor, send away. We're gonna summon. We're gonna put them together into a Flare Metal Dragon. That's good. I'm going to use it to bring back Red Eyes. What do you think about that? okay. There's a machine incoming. What kind of person am I? This kind, apparently. I add Metalmorph. I add Metalmorph to my hand. And I think my opponent has impermanence or something of that kind. They had something that could activate. I did have an effect monster on the first turn. Will you just be quiet? Kashtira. Okay. I can deal with that. That music flaring up right there, that is very... very topical for this, what is about to happen. So now I got Fullmetal Dragon against... against my own Flare. My own car got stolen again. It's Lurie. He didn't even take a bit of damage. Okay, it's a Requiem. Whatever. Also, whatever. Uh-huh. I mean, yeah, you can do that. They won't be able to send. They can't target this. Okay, so they're probably going to send my Flare away. It sent itself. Okay. Do you want to keep my Flare? We got to get rid of it at some point. And there you go. There, we got rid of it. So they're gonna fusion summon. Well, that thing doesn't do any. It's probably worth just stopping it. Am I right? Fenrir does banish my max Metalmorph. I get that. And I'm not playing 2 max Metalmorph, as we know. I'm playing regular Metalmorph. Is that it? Okay. Good. Good. Lordly Load. Special summoning that, are we? Let's use... nothing. The main one. I equip Metalmorph. What? Why do you have that? Well, you don't have a normal... Well, you do have a normal monster. I see it. Whatever. Well, when are they going to steal my Fullmetal? Probably after I do this. Yep. Fullmetal negates. It's okay, though. Still take damage. And fear not. Our dashing dragon, slash dragon, will save the day. Target me. Come on. Do it. Do it. You fool. I have my Metalmorph trap, which I will send away to defeat Fenrir. Congratulations on coming to 3. Now die. Alright, Slash, you did it. Luckily, someone thought to put the Kashtira monsters on such low priority that they start another chain link. If they had stolen Fullmetal earlier, maybe I wouldn't have been able to come back from that. But they're waiting for me to have a big monster, so they can burn me. I would assume. Well, I got another roll. But that's actually going to be all I can manage for now. And that's going to be the end of the dice rally. I got a Cyber Esper. All those cards effects of attack position. Look at every card your opponent draws. You're almost usable. I mean, for free, that wouldn't be bad. I guess I won't know. Because that's it. So overall, of course, dice rally. I like having little gimmicks in my duels. You know, if the game was always serious, I mean, we can't always be like that. So you gotta keep it fresh in some way. I'm glad I was able to use my Slash Dragon again. Especially for it to have a little bit of a showing at the end. Showing its negate ability. I didn't get to show its ability to negate multiple times in a turn. When you got multiple equipped cards, but... You know, it's kind of difficult to set up Slash Dragon with equipped cards to begin with. Other than the warrior, it equips itself. Dice Rally, I missed a lot of them. I'm pretty sure I've only played in maybe the first one. Maybe I also played the second one a little, but I only really remember the first one. So I'm glad to catch an event like this. I did lose quite a bit, and I was also bullied quite a bit by Super Polymerization and especially Ash Blossom. Pretty sure there wasn't a game that went by without Ash Blossom. But that's more the standard. Not really Dice Rally's fault. If anything, Dice Rally keeping me from the cool tunes of the world. I'll take a sudden appearance of Ash or Super Polymerization over that.